to another episode of Cardi Kitchen. Today's episode is going to be a San Francisco style cheeseburger with some grilled pastrami, onions, tomato pickle, some cheese, some shredded lettuce, and of course we can't forget bacon, and then a homemade Thousand Island with a little kick of sriracha in it. This is Kobe beef, and I'm going to do a 90-10, so 90% Kobe beef and 10% mild Italian sausage. And we're going to mix it in the bowl and add some black pepper. These are all half tablespoons, by the way, of black pepper, garlic, salt, and onion powder. And then, of course, our star right here is our sourdough loaf. Now, I'm going to shape these burgers to the size of the loaf, but obviously I'm not going to use this whole loaf, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this right now. Okay, so I cut the end off, and then I measured my burgers to about the size of the burger itself. All right, so we're going to just set this off to the side, and again, like I said, we're going to hinge. I'm going to cut these all the way through because you want to make it as a what you call it, regular hamburger. You can hinge cut these if you want, but I'm cutting them through. And then I'm taking just a little bit of the bread out. Not much, just a little bit in both of them. That way you're not having so much bread. And besides the fact, what really makes this very delicious is the sourdough crust on the outside of this. So if you want to keep all the bread in there, that's fine, up to you. But I remove some and I just leave them like that. And then when I get ready, when I come back, I'm going to add a little oil to this. And I'm just going to put them on the grill real fast. And then I'm going to put the sauce on and then all the ingredients. So we're going to put our Kobe beef in there. And this is room temperature, by the way. And I just mix it all together like this. And you don't want to do too much, but I'm just going to add the onion, the garlic salt, and the pepper. All right, and you're just going to mix like this. That sausage is going to add some really good flavor to this, and it's something we enjoy. And I do like Kobe beef, but you can do and this is a 90-10 Kobe beef. That's why I also added the sausage to give it a little more fat. And this is pretty much going to be some two hefty burgers we're going to make tonight. I pre-cooked the bacon in the oven at 450 degrees for about 15 minutes. And then that way I don't have a big mess to clean up in a frying pan. I mean, you cook your bacon any way you want, in the microwave or top of the grill, whatever. But all right, so this is done. I'm going to take it out of the bowl here, and I'm going to shape it. And I want it about the size of the bread, right? Because we want it just there. And then we're going to take our knife, because we're going to split these in half. I'm just going to cut this in half. And then what I want to do, shape this even more. This is going to be probably a good half-pound burger for both of them. Move that over and do the same for this one here. Just want to shape it to about the size of the width of the bread. I mean, if you're going to use regular buns, do what you do, but these are going to be homemade. I put a little dimple in there, so when it gets on the grill, it's not going to be. It will cook a little more evenly. And then if you want, some people put cheese inside and make these juicy loosies. I don't know if you've heard that expression, but you can take and put some cheese in the middle of these. I'm not going to do that today. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grill this pastrami up for my burger, and that's going to go on top of the burger along with the cheese, and then I'll scoop this all up and put it on the bread. So we're going to get this ready and get the grill nice and hot and ready, and get ready to put these on. Okay. Let's throw the sizzling burgers on top. I brought a little pan out because I'm going to put the I'm going to put the pastrami in there just to kind of grill it up. I just want to heat it up and grill it up because obviously you put that on the barbecue, it's going to fall through. You can see that I'm going to put the bread on here. I put a little olive oil. Put a little olive oil in there, and I'm just going to put that right there flat on the grill. Not directly in the heat. It's going to be on the indirect heat for the bread. And again, it's only for a few minutes just to kind of get some grill marks on there and just make it taste scrumptious. So these are ready to flip. I'm going to take the pastrami and just set it in a nice little pile right there. Move that off to the side. Get my my cheese ready. I'm going to flip that burger. Oh, look how beautiful that is. That is just gorgeous. And I'm going to take my pastrami, put it right on top of my burger, and then layer my cheese right there. 3 pieces, and this is a Kobe Jack. And I'm just going to let this finish. And I'm going to go ahead and shut the grill and let that melt. Oh, and you can see the beautiful grill marks on the bread, ready to go. And we'll be putting these together in a couple minutes. All right, these are ready to go. Look how beautiful that is. Melted cheese with pastrami. It's going to go right on the bun. And now we're going to go inside and dress these up and ready for the dance. Okay, so now it's time for dressing, right? I've got my little bit of what you call it here, a Thousand Island I made fresh. And if you saw my cheeseburger pizza episode, you see how I made this. To add a little bit top and bottom, right? What we call the schmear. A little schmear right there. All right. Just want to cover all the bread. A little bit more. You don't want to get, well, I mean, you put as much sauce as you want. My son AJ douses his food with a lot of this sauce. But I don't want to take away from everything else. Okay, so we're going to put the burger right here. All right, so we've got our pastrami, we got our burger, sausage and Italian sausage and Kobe beef with some cheese. And then, of course, we're going to add 2 strips of bacon here. And on the top here, well, now I like shredded lettuce. So this is a combination of iceberg and what's the other one, Kel?
Romaine.
Romaine, that's it. I like, you know, that. And then, of course, some extra pickles here. We're going to put 4. For me, I love my onion, right? And then if you want to get a little saucy, you can put your tomatoes, which I like my tomatoes. Now, there's one extra ingredient I put on, my wife doesn't. And if you guys ever saw the movie The Hard Way with Michael J. Fox, he ate a hot dog and he called it the frog-a-dog. So everything I put on with French fries, I call them a frog. This is going to be called a frog-a-dog burger, okay? So I like the potatoes on there. These are extra crispy potatoes that I just got out of the oven. And there you go. This is the quad meat burger, sourdough burger by Cardi Kitchen. And we flip this right over. There we go. And actually, you know what I did? Got to turn it sideways. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. That is just a beautiful, beautiful burger. So let's take a little snapshot of this and let's cut this thing in half. And look at that. A perfect medium rare. That just looks absolutely scrumptious. And of course, this is the best part of everything making, is our first bite. Here we go. This is unbelievable. The pickles the tomato, the bacon, the pastrami, the cheese. These are this is a heart attack type of burger for you burger lovers out there. Well, I highly recommend it. They're fun to make, and another Cardi in the kitchen in the can. Please subscribe and do likes, and look at that one more time. All right. Have a great day and happy holidays.